Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Will's Mediumship and Numerology channel. If you're new to my channel, I certainly appreciate both your viewership as well as your subscriptions. Okay, so I'd like to continue on with my mediumship interviews and the special guests that we will be uh, having a discussion today is the fabulous Mrs. Pearl Bailey. Okay. And with that said, ladies and gentlemen, I've decided to use a variety of tools in order to convey your reading. Okay? If you guys like this reading, be sure to give it a big thumbs up, share it with others to whom you think might benefit, and be sure to press that subscription button. Okay? So now with Miss Bailey here, we all know that many of you know that she was certainly a very, very talented American actress. Okay, she was also a singer and a very prolific author. Okay, so let's start off by me saying a quick prayer. All right, and then I'm gonna channel her on in and ask her a few questions, ladies and gentlemen, to see what messages that she'd like to not only share with us but also to her family. Okay, so dear guides, dear deceased relatives, may the grace of understanding and awareness open up my mind and my heart to receive soul insights and enlightened knowledge. I ask that only the highest of intentions and energies be present in this experience. Please help me release my ego fears so that I can clearly see, clearly feel, clearly hear, and understand the messages that Mrs. Bailey wishes to convey. Okay, at this time. All right. So, with that said, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to start off by selecting a few towels from my dominoes here to get some indication of her attributes. Okay, and then we're going to get more specifics by I'm going to select a card from my African Americano tarot deck. Okay, and I'm going to select a card to just channel her through to see what other information that she'd like us to know. Okay, so let's start off by selecting two tiles here with the dominoes as indicated. And ladies and gentlemen, once again, if you like this reading, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. Share it with others to whom you think might benefit, and be sure to press that subscription button so that you receive all future readings. Okay, so Miss Bailey, Mrs. Bailey, okay, guide my hands to the correct two tiles to perfectly identify your attributes or some qualities that you possess. Okay, I'm feeling pulled towards this one here. Okay, we have 1 and 6. Okay, so we have two numbers. I'm going to start off with the 1 here. So that shows that, you know, she certainly was a pioneering spirit here that I'm getting. She was a leader at best. She was a driving force, okay? But she did have a tendency or a proclivity towards impatience, I'm getting, okay? Then we also have 5 here. So with having 5, that certainly shows that she enjoyed reading. As she knows, she was an author. She enjoyed researching, okay? This is what this is telling me about her attributes. And she was very active, both physically as well as mentally. She was also a very friendly person, ladies and gentlemen, okay? Now let's look at the numbers here. 5 plus 1, right, equals 6. So it certainly shows me that this woman was very good looking. She was very, very refined, very social, diplomatic. Okay, let's select another tile here to just give us more information about her character or attributes. Let's see here. I'm feeling pulled toward this tile. Okay, we have the 6 and 1. Okay, it equates um, to 7. Okay, so let's start off with the 7 here. So that shows that she was even though she was sociable, she was still a bit introverted, I get. Okay, very, very mysterious. And she might have liked you like studying human nature, like psychology or something like that, or even she could have even been interested in the sciences like chemistry or physics or something of that nature. Okay, and then we have the number six there. Okay, which we've already discussed in terms of that she's more than likely good looking. Okay, and we've already discussed one, which shows that she was a driving force here. All right. So what I like to do now is to just take out a card from this African American tarot deck to represent her. Okay. So since she was fairly intuitive, let's go on, and a good writer here. Let's go on a. She had to have trust her intuition a lot, ladies and gentlemen. So let's select the High Priestess. Okay, let's see here. Oh, here it is. All right. Okay. So let's go on and start off the interview, ladies and gentlemen. And again, if you like it, be sure to give it a big thumbs up, share with others to whom you think might benefit, and be sure to press that subscription button, okay? So, all right. So, Mrs. Bailey, tell me a bit more about yourself, the authentic you, the real you, things that perhaps the normal person wouldn't know, okay? She's given me a strong impression, ladies and gentlemen, that she found herself constantly defending her feelings, okay? She says that she fought incessantly to kind of earn money and to feed her family. She says she not only, experienced problems with her loved ones, at times more than she wanted to, but it was a constant battle for her to struggle to be on top, I'm getting. Because she faced a lot of opposition, she's telling me. And she's saying that despite it all, she was very courageous and passionate about her craft. She saw herself as a excellent teacher, a writer, she's saying a lecturer, an individual, ladies and gentlemen, who continued to persevere despite the adversity that I'm getting that she seemingly had endured. Okay? She was an individual who strived to make things happen. Again, a pioneering type woman, okay? One who was very self disciplined, one who, ladies and gentlemen, certainly knew her worth, okay? She's telling me that she made peace with her situation, or that she's come to a point of acceptance with her situation that I'm kind of getting here, okay? So now let's move on to the next question, Mrs. Bailey. Could you tell me how did you die, or give me circumstances perhaps surrounding your death? I'm feeling that I'm feeling an imbalance. It looks like to the upper part of her body here. I'm kind of getting a genetic type disorder. I feel that later in life she really didn't take very good care of herself, although she felt what she was in control of her health, and this ultimately caused the her decline, her health decline, and ultimately her demise. I'm kind of feeling. Okay. So, Miss Bailey, then how do you tend to make your presence known when you do visit, our rim? She's in a very much happy state, ladies and gentlemen, and very cheerful. And she says that she really enjoys helping children and making, and that's one of the ways that she makes her presence known toward around kids. She says she comes around particularly during commemorative occasions like birthday parties, graduations, or any place that's extending public recognition or something of that nature to someone. She also says she comes to various ceremonies, at colleges as well as various universities. Okay. So, Miss Bailey, let's move on to our next question. Why are you here? Why do you usually come? She's showing me a very secluded or isolated place that she kind of guards where her life. It's a place where she felt as her temple, and perhaps her family would be able to recognize what I'm saying or understand. And it's a place where she used to go to take a more introspective look on things and how her life has been going. She's telling me that she really sees herself as an elder, an individual who gives wise counsel. That seems to be what she's striving to do on the other side as well. Okay? Is there anything else you'd like us to know? Okay? She's showing me a male. I'm getting a strong energy, possibly an earth sign, a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. They may have had that energy within them and within their chart. And she's with a male like that I'm seeing, or and he looks to be very wealthy. I'm kind of getting, or very hard working, but a bit pretentious at times when he was alive. Okay, he even possibly could be an investor, someone who was very ambitious. And her message to all of us really is she says, slow and steady wins the race here. Okay? She's quoting this, or actually, she showed me Aesop's fable, The Tortoise and the Hare. And that's one of the most famous lines. So I quickly knew what she was talking about. And she felt that it was just simply time for a change that I'm getting. Okay? And she's certainly content and happy where she is, and she wants no one to worry about her absence from this plane because she still exists. So what I like to do now is just go on and just take out another of my oracle decks, and these messages are mainly for the family and close friends. Okay, I just want to share six final messages with you that Mrs. Bailey would like you to know. Okay, be sure to give this reading a big thumbs up if you like it. Okay, be sure to share it with others to whom you think might benefit, and press that subscription button. That's very important. Okay, so Spirit or Mrs. Bailey, give me six more messages that you've been hoping to share with your family. Now you have the opportunity to do so. So guide me to those six messages that you would like to share. Okay, with the family and the world at large. Okay, let's see. Let's start with this one. She's saying that she certainly has no more earthly worries. Perhaps prior to her death, her health had declined and she was in pain. I'm kind of feeling, but she's telling you that she has no more earthly worries. All of the competition, all of the opposition that she's faced is now over. Okay, and she wants the family to know that she always gives you a good night kiss. Okay, isn't that welcoming? Next message, okay? She's indicating that had she only known then what she knows now, she would have lived a bit differently here and perhaps a living without a life filled or riddled with a lot of chaos and stress. Next message, okay? She wants you to know that she's just a thought away. You know, you can talk to spirits whether you can see them or not. They can still hear you. Talk to them. They're not gone anywhere. They still exist. Next message. She wants you to know that now that she's crossed the veil, if you will, she now has a new understanding. And last but not least, she wants you to know she is not dead, despite how you may feel and see things now. She's not dead. She's still alive and very active. Okay? So, this is the reading, ladies and gentlemen. Again, if you like it, be sure to give it a big thumbs up, share it with others to whom you think might benefit, and be sure to press that subscription button. Also, I like to hear your comments, and if anyone wishes to have a more personalized reading, you can certainly access my website to schedule your reading there, or you could send an email. Okay? Thanks a lot for your time, and have a blessed day.